Hi friends, it's me Jenna from the White Witch Parlor, and today I want to talk about the magic of cornflower. These cornflower petals actually carry a very strong indigo color. The vibrancy of this color helps us to heal our third eye. It enhances our self-knowledge and psychic awareness so that we can better grow in the spiritual realm and help our awakening process. If you're having an intuitive block and you feel like you just cannot connect to spirit, source, or any other spiritual happenings around you, try working with cornflower to unblock those intuitive blocks that are happening to you. Cornflower helps us to access our own inner wisdom because it works through our subconscious. So we get to tap into something that we don't just think about on the day-to-day basis, but something that we work with in our dream state. So when we're dreaming, we tap into something that is much more deep and pure rather than in our waking state, because in our waking state we tend to carry a lot of ego with us. In our dream state, we let it all go and we let spirit speak to us. We let just whatever's happening in our subconscious flow without any judgment, without anything. We are simply a witness. So cornflower helps us tap into that energy so that we can better work when we're meditating or trying to tap into something that's a little bit more spiritually enhancing. For all of the indigo children out there looking to better find your spiritual connection, cornflower really is a go-to because just the color alone helps us in our awakening process so we can better understand who we are, where we come from, and what we're here for, and what is our purpose. As each individual has their own purpose in this reality, no two people are going to have the same exact path in their life. Indigo will help guide you to what your path is so that you can live your life in abundance and fulfillment. When carried as a talisman, cornflower might help to advance your meditation so that you can heal your aura through color, vibration, and frequency, because the indigo coloring of the cornflower helps us to unblock any chakra blockages that we might have happening around our third eye region. So when that is more open and aware, we accept more information from source into this energy. By allowing this information to be downloaded into our third eye region, you will find that you're more aware of what's happening around you and why it's happening. You learn to grow from it, and you learn that the mundane world is not something that's just face value. It goes much deeper. There's so many levels to everything that comes to you. If you try using cornflower in herbal tea blends or in ritual, you will find spiritual abundance. You will find yourself going deeper into your divination practices and just in a better state of mind, not fearful of any psychic practices that you're doing. You will find yourself better tapping into the spiritual realm and into your subconscious mind because you're finally just letting go, and you're letting cornflower and the color vibration of cornflower to help heal you and get you to where you're trying to get. Cornflower has a very feminine energy to it, and it is highly tied to the elements of water and air, as it helps us to better go with the flow because we're releasing ego and we're letting the subconscious move forth. It is tied to the feminine energies of Venus as well, because when we are allowing our emotional side to step forward, we're allowing our empathetic nature to also step forward as well. Through working with our empath energies, we learn how to heal and help others, not always by physically being there for them, but energetically being there for them. It is as if we find a spiritual mothering state where we can help to hold and hug and embrace others that need that energy. But we're not physically doing it. It's all this energy that we're putting out. And so that's the cool thing about cornflower, is it creates that within you so that you can understand the nurturing aspect of being a light worker or a spiritual healer. It is also tied to the zodiac signs of Cancer and Virgo, again helping us to understand our emotional side, our feminine qualities, and all the beauty that comes with them, because without them we wouldn't be so nurturing as humans. So to embrace our emotions, we're doing a service to many around us. Cornflower doesn't only help to heal the third eye, it also helps to activate our throat and crown chakras because it flows evenly through the upper chakras. Its indigo color bounces off our throat chakra, healing it, helping us to inspire new creativity. This in return helps our subconscious, which helps us to tap deeper into our soul and spirit, which awakens us to something higher. So through this, we opened our crown chakra. And so this is why it's a really fun thing to work with, because cornflower, it can also be consumed. So you can use it in baking, you can use it in teas. In teas, it's a really nice way because it keeps its colors. We can feel ourselves embodying them. So it's like we know as if we are taking in this color energy and we are working to heal these upper 3 chakras. Cornflower doesn't just help us spiritually, it also helps us physically. So if you make a tincture of cornflower to use as a face wash every night, you will notice your skin glowing. You will get a really beautiful even skin tone, and it just creates this loving energy towards yourself so that you can go out into the world with a great big smile. Another fun way to work with cornflower is to use it as a dye. You can use it to dye any magical pouches or sachets that you use that are ivory color and you want to turn them into a natural indigo color using natural dyes. Just boil up some of the cornflower petals with your sachets or fabrics and you will notice them starting to take on this tint of indigo. Because it helps with your skin routine, you can use it as a poultice. So when you mix the herbs with a little bit of water and put some gauze over it, over your eyes to help with bags under your eyes. But because it helps us to awaken our third eye, you can also use this poultice method over the third eye in a meditation. This was an old remedy that helped others that had eye issues. So if we are working with eye issues, we can also address the problem with any third eye issues as well. So not only can you dye fabrics with cornflower, but you can also make a magical ink to use in all your Book of Shadow writings. The essence of cornflower also attracts love. So if you're using it as a tincture for skincare routine, you will also attract that energy to yourself and around you. If you're having quarrels with your lover, try sprinkling a little bit of cornflower around the bedroom so that you guys can find out what is triggering these quarrels and you can find a common ground. Because of this energy, it will help you to deepen an existing relationship so that you can better grow on a steady foundation. It will also remind you why you guys fell in love in the first place and what is so perfect and wonderful about your relationship. It'll teach you to take on the problems and understand them so that you can move forward and grow together. This same energy can be extended to yourself and what you're passionate about. If you sprinkle it about in your work area, you might notice that you're finding a better workflow, a better creative flow, and what it is that got you into this in the first place. It's almost like falling in love all over again. And because love is such a powerful vibration and can just move mountains, it's really good to invite this energy into your life. Because it's letting us work through our subconscious, it's letting us also go deeper into our heart and understand what it is we want in life and what makes us happy and fulfilled and full of joy. Because it also transforms your spirit for positive growth, try incorporating it into your bathwater to see how you can conjure up some new loving energies into your spiritual growth and awakening process. Because cornflower helps us to appreciate and accept the differences in others, it also helps us to appreciate the differences in ourselves. And it helps us to better understand why we are so unique and why we are the way we are and how beautiful of a person we are just as we are. This knowledge will help you grow immensely spiritually and as a person. It will also help you deflect any negative energies because you're only accepting these positive energies into your life that are full of love and joy. You will learn to accept and appreciate healthy individuality and just embrace it for what it is rather than trying to change it, whether it's to yourself, a loved one, a partner, or a friend. Cornflower will find you because it is something that conjures up very happy, positive energies, helps us work with our subconscious, but it also reminds us of how beautiful it is to have a beautiful soul and spirit and have a positive attitude about life. Life is not all troubles and worries. It can also be beautiful and a grand adventure, but it's all about our matter of perception and the way we take things on as they come to us. Do you want to choose to learn from your mistakes or obstacles, or do you want to sit and just be grumpy about them all day and not take care of them? It's better to learn, appreciate, and grow from the roadblocks that come your way rather than just sitting in the back burner and being angry about it, because it's not going to help you grow spiritually or as a person in any way, shape, or form. Cornflower teaches us so much about being friendly to others and people we don't know, to ourselves. It helps our creativity grow immensely, which helps us to be happier in general because we're putting out what we're creating from within. And one last tip on cornflower, it said that if you grow it in your yard, the magic will be good until the following year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video all about cornflower. Have a beautiful and blessed week. Bye!